Hello and welcome back to the final Yet Another Canal adventure. It is the 19th of October 2019 and we're on the Grand Union Canal between Grove Lock and Slapton Lock. This is our final cruising vlog from our 2019 season. We are heading back towards a winter mooring spot after spending a few weekends cruising the canals with friends and their families. 2019 was a good cruising year for us. Having started at Crick in April, we headed to Market Harbour via Welford Arm and then Foxton Locks. On the return journey from Market Harbour via Foxton Locks, we travelled back towards Crick and beyond to the Watford Locks. Leaving the Leicester Arm and rejoining the main line of the Grand Union Canal, we travelled south from Norton Junction through the Buckby Flight, passing Wilton Marina, and going through the Blissworth Tunnel and visiting the historic canal village of Stoke Bruin. We continued to cruise south. We had an appointment at Baxter's Boatyard for blacking and to have our tunnel flashes repainted on the stern of the boat during July. In August we headed from Yardley Gobion, crossing the steel trunk aqueduct at Cosgrove and on through Milton Keynes in just one day. Leaving Milton Keynes, we travelled through Fenny Stratford, the three locks at Stoke Hammond, on past Leighton Buzzard, pausing at Tesco's. Then on to Slapton, Pitstone, Marsworth, down the only staircase locks on the Grand Union main line at Sturrops End, on to the Aylesbury Arm, all the way to the end at the Town Basin, and back again. We haven't been keeping a tally of the distance or of the number of locks that we've passed through in the year, so I did a very quick journey plan on the Canal Plan UK website. I've included in the route calculations for key points of our journey, as well as where we went down canal arms and came back again. So how far have we come and how many locks have we been through? I'll let you have a few moments to think about that and see if you can come up with an estimate. You can find out if you're right a little bit later on in this vlog. On our journey we've seen plenty of flora and fauna, wildlife including moorhens, ducks, herons, geese and swans. We spot a cormorant on the towpath. A cormorant is a large and conspicuous water bird. It has an almost primitive appearance, with its long neck making it appear reptilian. It is often seen standing with its wings held out to dry. Regarded by some as sinister and greedy, cormorants are supreme fishers which can bring them into conflict with anglers, and have been persecuted because of this in the past. Whilst breeding pairs in the UK total about 9,000, the UK holds internationally important wintering numbers of cormorant, up to 41,000 birds. Cormorants are from a very ancient group of aquatic birds, with similar ancestors being recorded all the way back to the time of the dinosaurs. That's over 120 million years ago. In fact, the earliest known modern bird essentially has the same skeletal structure. The exact details of the evolution of the cormorant are still mostly unknown, unless you are a Pokemon fan. Well, a Cramorant is one character in the game which does not evolve. The cormorant was chosen as the emblem for the Ministry of Defence's Joint Services Command and Staff College at Shrivenham. A bird famed for flight, sea fishing and land nesting was felt to be particularly appropriate for a college that unified leadership training and development for the Army, Navy and Royal Air Force. Based on this footage, I don't think I'll ever get a job as a wildlife cameraman. A little bit earlier in this vlog, we asked you how far you thought we had travelled. Well, According to the calculated route from the Canal Plan UK website, we have travelled over 130 miles and passed through approximately 111 locks. Whilst that's not a huge amount of travelling compared to someone who is continuously cruising, we have been enjoying our time on the boat and cruising around the canals of Britain. For his significant birthday in December, Paul may have got a drone, and you join us on a very windy the 29th of December 2019 as we have a maiden flight with it. He has flown model aircraft before. That's doing it itself.
No, that's me doing it.
Alright.
Right, so you reckon that's about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to press there.
Okay.
Then I go and have a look along the side and just check.
Do you want me to go? So bring it down slowly then. In a local country park, well away from anyone else, we tentatively test our skills with the drone. We didn't set the camera on to record everything. The idea was just to get used to flying it and seeing how it responded. The software for the drone is pretty amazing and includes predefined sequences of moves. We'll have a play with them another day. Paul lets me have a go. I've never used a drone before. We start with the basics: up, down, right, and left. Well, that's all from us for 2019. Thank you for watching. Here's to a long and successful cruising season in 2020.